There's Dane, Belle, Clara, Aaron, and myself.
All right. Ever since I've been going to school, I have struggled with teachers. I struggled not because I was a bad student or had behavior issues, but because I felt like they were not very good teachers. I felt like they didn't really know me or actually want to help me, and they allowed a lot of behavior issues from other students to go unpunished. I recently decided that I too may want to pursue a career in teaching to help kids like me who felt swallowed up by the school system. My mother, Cheryl Norman, is a professor at Minneapolis Community and Technical College. When I thought about it, I realized that I didn't know a lot about her job, and I became pretty interested in it. This fit very well with our interview assignment, and I asked her if I could interview her. At first, she was hesitant and she didn't know what I was asking, but she agreed that it would be good for me to know about her job. The actual interview took place in my dining room on October 18th. Both my parents are educators, and I felt that my mother was a great example of what kind of teacher I would want to be if I became a teacher. The interview was very comfortable, seeing how it was my mom, and I felt like it was easy to ask the questions. When my mom was a kid, her mom told her that she should become a teacher, so naturally she decided that she was going to be anything but a teacher. Then in college, she felt that God was leading her to become a teacher, and he made it clear by showing her other students that she was in classes with, or other students that she saw that weren't getting a great education, and God really touched her heart in that way. Her job entails being an instructor in the education department. She teaches people who want to become teachers, basically. Her expertise, experience, and training is in teaching special education and English as a second language. The other part of her job is the Student Learning Outcomes Assessment Coordinator for the college. Basically, she develops the assessment program, and she develops the Institution to Complete program to build stronger assignments that lead to student success. Every day she uses communication to do her job. She really believes that every student can succeed, and she tries her best to keep them interested. She does mostly verbal communication, and that is what she says she is best at. She's a funny person, so she uses humor, and she's interactive with her students. She's not the kind of teacher that would stand behind a podium and talk to you for an hour. She uses technology inside the classroom to keep students visually interested, and she uses discussion to keep them actively engaged. Like I said earlier, she teaches at Minneapolis Community and Technical College. It is the most diverse campus in the state, and so she has to use her communication skills to be able to teach the students well. She gets to use her experience with students who do not know English as their first language. She has to listen to what they're saying and make curriculum that is both easy to understand, but is at the same time a college level difficulty. She said that the most important thing to her is helping the individual student succeed and connecting with students at a very personal level. She said that she used to think that finding the best materials to give her students was the most important thing and the key to success, but realized that the relationships with her students is the most important thing to keep students engaged in learning. The interview has really benefited and enlightened me by confirming my thought that in education, the teacher's relationship with a student is really what is most important. And it's reassuring as I take steps to become a better teacher than I had when I was growing up. I felt that while it will take a lot of further education, this interview was helpful for me to realize that being an educator is definitely worth it, and I should pursue that field. Thank you for listening.